I used to get in trouble if I wanted to draw on stream. They wouldn't let you. They came in my chat and they're like, you have to play a game. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I just booted up a ARAM game in League of Legends because I got so like, that's easy to talk to. Now there's a whole art category. By the way, that was wild. I was like, oh wow, artists now have the freedom to draw stuff. But people took it very far.
They took it so far that for the art community, the art category was now going to be overrun.
Honestly, I can't even be surprised. Because when you give people something, they'll take it a mile, right?
Yes. Our community is really good about anything that has a sexual component that they will take it a mile.
But I think that's just humans in general.
Yes. But no, I think it is, but I think our community in particular. Hey, Lily.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lily.
What do you do?
I am the CEO of Twitch right now.
That's crazy.
And I also stream, actually. What I should say is I'm a streamer.
I think you're a streamer more
I'm a streamer, and then I have a day job. Like many streamers have day jobs, right?
And so Twitch to you is your day job.
That's my day job.
Okay.
That's how I fund my life. I'm not a big enough streamer to fund my life from streaming, so I have to find. I have to find
got a lot of
something
subs and Prime subs and stuff.
You know, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We should pick a prompt. I like this one, favorite emote. I think emote's pretty funny, pretty topical.
Emote works for me.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Emote works for me.
Let's do it. What did you do before Twitch? Can I ask that?
When I was in school, I actually was a theater and computer science major. And then after a few years, I said, well, you know, I'm doing this computer stuff, but since I didn't really focus on it, so I decided to go get my PhD.
PhD? I'm sorry. You got a PhD.
Yes, in AI.
In AI?
In AI.
You were so ahead.
And then I came out and I went and worked at NASA. And then I left there to go work at Google.
What? Your resume is insane. What?
And actually at Google, I ran product and engineering for YouTube. So then I was there for 4 years, and then I came to Twitch about 4.5 years ago now.
Why Twitch?
Initially, Emmett was recruiting me, and I said no, because I said, I'm not a gamer. And so I felt like, am I the right person, right? I did not appreciate all that Twitch is, because since I was not, you know, like a regular user of Twitch, if you don't use Twitch, you have this caricature like, oh, it's
bunch of degenerates.
No, it's just, it's a bunch of people gaming.
Oh yeah, that too.
Now, well, let me ask you.
Okay.
Tell me about your journey of becoming a creator.
Really got to do this after you said you worked at NASA? But I started off like super normal, just spent all my time drawing and writing stories when I was younger. And then I was playing League of Legends, and then I talked, and they were like, you sound like a cartoon character. Have you ever tried voice acting? So I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. Tammy, I'm telling my life story! So that got me started making like stupid little videos about League of Legends. You know, doing voices for them, doing little skits, kind of combining everything I like doing into form of video, right? And people really liked it. So I'm like, okay, maybe I continue doing this. And then eventually I got a paycheck out of it. And that changed the entire trajectory.
How old were you when you got your first paycheck out of it?
I would say like 21, 20 maybe.
Okay, so it was after, it wasn't in high school.
No. It was like beginning of community college.
Okay.
And then I just took a risk and moved to California with my first roommate. Just moved out because I could not live in New Jersey anymore.
You moved to California with the idea of being a creator?
No, thought I would just try it out.
Well, and in terms of your many aspirations now, are you where you're at with music?
No.
Or no?
No, far from it. Actually, it's really hard to break into music too.
Yeah.
It is a lot of marketing
and
branding, and like sometimes it's just, I feel like it's who you know and whatever, I don't know.
Yep.
And I'm new to that, so I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I like it. I think I like making stuff that'll live past me. Sorry, awkward silence.
Why is it awkward, Lily?
I don't know, I feel bad.
No, silence, that's the whole reason that you paint while you're doing it.
You just said so many like cool things, and I'm like, I think I put pressure on myself, like, damn, that was pretty good.
No, I think as humans, it's funny. We are uncomfortable. We're uncomfortable with silence, except with the people we're closest to.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think so many people that end up streaming, especially the ones that were like hardcore gamers. And I know I've talked to them, and they said, I couldn't talk to the audience if I wasn't gaming.
Interesting.
And then eventually they realized they could put the controller down. But some told me, I was like, yeah, I can't put the controller down. I'm too,
That's
I don't
interesting.
feel comfortable putting the controller down because I just feel like naked, you know?
I mean, if gaming is all you've done, it's hard to let's not game and talk or do something
Yeah.
else. But also, like, I think a lot of streamers are fearful if gaming's their main audience and they stop gaming, they lose that audience,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
yes. They're afraid of that, but the reality is Twitch isn't a gaming platform, it's a talk platform.
I have a funny story about that, actually.
All right?
I've been on Twitch for so many years. I've seen it start from it just purely a gaming.
Yes.
I used to get in trouble if I wanted to draw on stream.
I know,
Like,
they
wouldn't let you.
you.
I remember just sitting and talking, and they came in my chat and they're like, "You have to play a game," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I just booted up a ARAM game in League of Legends because I got so like that's easy to talk to. Now there's a whole art category. By the way,
Yeah.
that was wild. I was like, "Oh wow, artists now have the freedom to draw stuff,"
Well,
but people took it very far.
Yeah, in fact, in hindsight, we should have known that they would take it that far. They took it so far that for the art community, the art category was now going to be overrun.
Honestly, I can't even be surprised because when you give people something, they'll take it a mile, right?
Yes, our community is
It's crazy.
anything, and our community is really good about anything that has a sexual component that they
Yes.
will take it a mile.
But I think that's just humans in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I think it is, but I think our community in particular.
What instruments do you play?
I play the piano and then I sing.
I wish we had the piano downstairs.
Oh, that would be fun.
Can you actually like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can pick a song and you can sing it.
No, we can both play it.
All right, that works. Well, I'm happy with mine because you'll be able to recognize mine. My goal was
To make it
to
recognizable.
make sure that if you looked at it, you recognized it.
Okay. What emote is this?
Oh, shoot, I don't know the names of the emotes. I can't name them. What is the name of that one?
It's hypers.
That's
Hypers.
it.
Hypers.
Here you go.
I don't even recognize the emote. This is a Twitch emote?
Yeah. You don't recognize this one?
What
Right?
emote is that?
It's Dino Dance.
Oh, Dino Dance!
Yeah.
That's cute. I don't actually see Dino Dance a lot. Like, I think that's like a very recent one I've seen.
It's probably a recent one.
That's very cute.
Yeah.
All right. Can you help me set up the piano?
Yeah, let's go.
This is the first time I have performed this song.
Wow, I'm
And
excited.
I just recently wrote it. Actually, there is another song I wrote, but it doesn't really count, and I haven't played it again. I wrote a partner song when I
Okay.
got partner, but here we go. Why don't you do you'll do one round. Here we are now, as we were then, together at last, now in the end. Where can we go? Where have we been? So we go now, until the end. There we
Yay.
go.
When did you write that?
I did it like a month. Yeah, I was slowly doing it over a month, and I finished it like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Writing's fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's very fun.
It is. It's one of the things I often talk about is that how we put ourselves in boxes. When I was in high school, I was really good in math, and my brother was a year older than me, and we did everything together. And he wasn't as good in math. Okay, and so the narrative growing up was, oh well, Dan's really good in math, and Joe's really good at English and writing. I never thought of myself as a really good writer until probably 5 years ago, just because I had
Because you
told
shoehorned
myself.
yourself. You know what? I see that. There's probably a lot of things I tell myself I can't do, like hitting Immortal in Valorant. Like I tell myself I can't do it, but I'm sure if I played a lot of Valorant, I could reach it.
Yeah. And I think it's interesting. I think with create. In fact, on Monday I'm going on Healthy Gamers, Dr. K's
Oh,
show.
Dr. K is awesome.
Yeah,
Talk with
and
him.
there's this one graph. There's an author, Jonathan Haidt, who wrote this book. Who has this book called The Anxious Generation coming out, and it shows the incidence of depression, anxiety, and other things, and also answers to questions like how you feel about your life. And you see this sharp decline starting in 2010. And people always are going after gaming. It's gaming is bad. Smartphones and traditional social media like Facebook and Instagram is almost certainly worse than gaming.
I agree with that.
The one difference that is a challenge with games, that not with TV, is the people who build games are extremely good at making them so that they're hard to put down.
Addicting. That's a
Yes.
whole gaming model. I
Yes.
totally agree. I had to uninstall so many games off my phone because I found myself, they make you do these daily quests and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
they
log
hack
in
you.
every day.
They hack you
No.
to get you because they know that they know what the human brain operates,
Yeah,
and
it's
they hack
addicting.
you to do that.
And it's fun. It's like short-term gratification. Like I play it, I'm like, oh, what am I doing with my life? Do you think there's like a pro to it though? Like unlimited access also means unlimited access to resources, information, right?
Yeah, but the thing that we miss is we mistakenly think that learning is about getting information. Learning isn't about getting information. Learning is about doing stuff. And in doing stuff, you figure things out. My son, when he opened the cafe, he was 21, and he was a little nervous because he opened a cafe.
That's very young for
Yeah.
a cafe owner.
Right?
Yeah.
But in opening the cafe, he had to hire people.
You have to learn a lot of things.
And he just did it. Like he hired people. He had to fire someone that wasn't doing a good job, right? And that's what learning is about.
You mean to tell me my 8 hours of browsing Reddit isn't helping me?
Yeah, it is not. Your
I
8 hours
really
of
thought,
browsing
like, I'm reading some interesting subreddits.
You might think spending a lot of time on live stream fails was a very erudite thing. It isn't.
Wait, I didn't say LSM.
I think this is a good time.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
You want to shake
Yeah.
hands or something awkwardly?
No. And looking forward to when she's back on Twitch.
Oh, no, do not put that. No, I never said anything about
No,
that.
you didn't. You didn't. That's me being wishful thinking.
Oh, okay. Thank
That's
you for
me
clearing that
having
up.
wishful thinking.